hell. Looks like everything's up and running okay. Let me... Let's head into the game. I wish autosave wasn't the place it automatically went to. Like, I like having the autosave option, but why is that the first thing it wants me to click into? I feel like the sound's all off.
I'm gonna apprentice with the attendant, the man boasts. He drops to the ground and manages a mere 5 push-ups before collapsing in exhaustion.
I don't think he's gonna make it. You filled the necessary requirements and unlocked Red Man in Red's flip side story. Interesting.
The woman's eyes dart between you as she scribbles something in her notebook. She who controls the information controls the fight, she says, before asking how powerful you are.
You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Woman in Red's flip side story. Interesting.
To hear this man tell it, the last maiden was a proper hero of war. Compared to her, well, he trails off as a heavy sigh of disapproval forces its way out of him.
You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Warrior in Red's flip side story. We're unlocking everybody's flip side stories, apparently. That's the plan, anyway.
Watch yourself. Folks around here will use any excuse to start a fight, the woman warns you. You can't help but notice the glint of a knife in her belt.
Interesting. Filled in the requirements and unlocked Mature Woman's flip side story. I'm gonna stop reading those.
Apparently, battles with captured monsters in the arena are quite the spectacle. There is one ferocious beast, she explains, that has vanquished every warrior to have challenged it.
Rip. That's bad.
The man stands stock still, silently praying over those whose lives were lost in the arena this day.
Oh, that's so sad. Good guy, though, you know. May their souls rest in peace
You
and all that.
stepped on my foot, the man says, squaring up to you mere inches from your face. You have no memory of stepping on anything even vaguely foot-like. You apologize profusely, hoping to avoid any trouble. "Aw, we were supposed to duke it out," he says, clearly disappointed.
Now I feel bad for refusing the guy his chance to duke it out. Let me look at what we can buy. Oh, I have no money. Can you earn money in the arena? Just out of curiosity, not because I'm severely lacking in funds. Ooh, looks like I could use some of this. Well, I don't have the money for it anyway. Event?
Upon entering the shop, Laddie looks surprised and points at something. Following her gesture, you spy the familiar sight of the simple necklace.
He did it!
The owner explains that this necklace had been stolen, but then, wonder of wonders, the very miscreant who made off with it later returned it himself. Suddenly, from the back of the shop, said miscreant shows himself. The one-time thief bows his head self-consciously. Evidently, the owner took a shine to the honest thief and offered him a job working in the shop.
Give him back his good luck charm.
You remove the dingy charm from your pack and hand it to the man. Taking it in hand, he is so overcome with joy that he begins to weep. As it turns out, the charm was a gift from his beloved child. He had been searching for it all this time.
Well, it only took me a day or two to give it to him, so.
He grips the cherished charm tightly, explaining, "I only ever stole to put food on the table for my child."
Yeah, but you shouldn't have done it anyway.
The shop owner proffers something to you, calling it a thank you for helping him meet a man with such an honest heart.
Oh. Pink gemstone ring. That actually looked kind of useful. Even if it's only one extra gem. Wait. Nah. We're good. Let's do this. What are you doing? Nah. Begin game. Let's do this, and then I'll move on to the next version. The events... I don't know. But let's play some cards. Let's see who will go first. Us. Pretty good advantage here. If we can, you know. Let's keep the 8 for now. Honestly, better for me if he goes for the 18 than the 7-7. Because of the effects. Well, no. I don't know what's wrong with my cat. Gotta do you. I don't know what to do for you. sorry about the cat. Sounds. Hello, Tom. Good. I don't know what to do with the cat. Happy Easter! I hope you had a wonderful Easter. It's nice to see you today. Yeah. Keep. Okay. Wonderful. Oh, she beat me out. I know. I don't know what's up. She was chill, and then she was just crazy. I don't think I'm winning this round. I'd say man in red wins. Mm-hmm. I don't think I win. But it's not horrible either. Almost. So how are you? I'm doing good. How are you? I'm sorry if I'm being a bit slow. Nah, that's not too slow. It was only a minute. Come on. Okay. Game. Come on, let's do this. I'll win this time. The epic music for cards. Perfect. Oh, we get to go first. It's not like they're real opponents, so this is as much a guessing game as anything. Apparently a very good guessing game. For me. Yeah, that's good. You, was I? Oh, I didn't do. I did you. Oops. Well, we're just gonna beat a dead horse, apparently. Poor guy. Wasn't actually the intention, but you know. There you go. Sorry. I was mixed up on which one it was. Who was who? That gets me to 18, but I really need to work on getting other sets now. So it's not so bad considering only one of my opponents has a set. But his sets already exceed mine in value. It's your first real turn, dude. How you doing? There. Five's a good. No. Perfect. Yeah, we're taking that, and then we're gonna get rid of this one. And suddenly we've taken the lead. So has he. Hope I get a good draw. Now we draw 2. Can we work with this? Yeah, sort of. Even though the other one's lower value, I think this is actually a higher value move. It might be me. Oh, him? Yeah, that works for me. But then he has to get rid of one, and he'll probably get rid of the one he just got. Means he'll go for the 3s. Get another turn. I think that actually means I win. Maybe. Yes, it means I win. Brilliant. Do I get a prize?
Good job, the boy praises you, proffering a gift in commemoration of your first win with these rules.
Whoop him. Yeah, I got him. Arm of safe passage pattern. Oh, they're pretty. Might have to use them in the future. Let's see. Now, one more game. Just, you know, because I have a problem. Here we go. But how are you today, Tom? Did I remember to ask? I don't remember. I like that I keep going first. It's very helpful. Always draw the extra card, you know? Nothing risked, nothing gained, you know? Yeah, that was a bad move, but you know, could be worse. That's good for me. Let's see. There really wasn't a point in doing that. At least there's that, I guess. You know what? I'll take that. I just don't like you. That really is very bad for you. I like that. Not such a big fan of that. I feel like I'm being bullied. Yeah, draw an instance card. What? Instant effect skills will not trigger this turn even if the player makes a set. Great. Well, that's not an instance effect that'll be triggered, so... That's just a passive effect. Use Pot of Greed, I know, right? I want to draw it, but I can't use it unless I draw it, you know? I did draw one Pot of Greed, so maybe I can draw another one. Why are you attacking me? So mean. Why are they all targeting me? Because you're smart. Yeah. Well, that's good for me. Let's hope I don't draw a bomb too, because I always click the go. Move your hand to the pot. There is no hand to move. That worked for me. Who's currently winning? You get to rest. Take a nap. I might still lose this though. Oof. Oh, and she can't draw any cards, so she also loses her turn. Oh! Still not bad for me. I'll turn the tides. Not bad. Not great, though. Oh, that's really bad. That's not good either. I think I've lost. Yeah. Yeah, we got a draw. Mean. I lose. I should probably leave this for now and continue with the story. I can play again later. Interview ran it? Yeah! Head to the arena's reception.
We need the money. The kids have to eat, the woman says to herself, seeming ready to put her life on the line to win.
That's pleasant.
The man eagerly awaits his turn in the ring.
My quarrel is not with humans, he says gravely. You take that to mean he'll only be fighting monsters out there.
Yeah, seems like a reasonable assumption.
No, no, I forgot my salve, the man yells in a panic. A sudden calm washes over him. Oh, wait, there was a merchant back in the vestibule. What an emotional ride this man's life must be.
True. Hello.
Gladio drops the monster in front of the reception desk with a wet, meaty thud. I felt it, Livia says without hesitation.
Interesting. True.
I expected nothing less, the man behind the desk says with a hearty laugh. It quickly becomes clear, however, that this compliment was intended for Gladio. Livia chafes, but at least the beast has been returned. The party makes its way back out of the arena.
Leave the arena. what if I don't wanna? I can play here later.
What's a runt like you come to the arena for? The warriors sneer in Levia's direction. His blood clearly boiling. Levia spins around on a heel and raises his fist. Say that one more time, he shouts. Fists raised and eyes locked. You can see they'll come to blows any second now. You reckon Levia's no match for his opponent and decide to intervene on his behalf.
The fight's about to break out. What do you do? Throw a punch, draw the warrior's attention, look to Laddie. Laddie! Don't get yourself hurt, lad. I seem to say. Laddie.
Don't get yourself hurt, Laddie's eyes seem to say. Wouldn't dream of it, you think to yourself as you dodge a fist.
Yeah. After the next attack, what do you do? I was thinking about doing the last one.
The warrior's meaty fist flies toward your abdomen. Your arm instantly meets it in the air, stifling the attack.
Well, this has gone well. This could be your last chance to attack. What do you do? I like kicking.
Having successfully drawn him out far enough, you swing your leg up and deliver a beautiful kick.
I mean, he did attack me
That
first.
Was exquisite.
He did attack me first, so, you know.
Enough, Gladio barks by way of intervention.
Kill him? No. Can't do anything without your handler, can you? Weaklings like you don't belong in the Dominion. How? That's so nice of them to say.
Despite picking the fight in the first place, the warriors show no interest in going up against the attendant. They slink off, complaining bitterly as they do so.
They attack us. Get kicked. The fight stops, and they're still upset. I mean, idiots.
By all accounts, Levia endures rather crude treatment, despite being a maiden. You snap out of your thoughts when Gladio turns and thanks you for aiding in the monster's capture.
No. Got it.
He tells Levia to show you to the inn, as if to suggest everyone could use a rest after that fight, and takes his leave.
Gladio was removed from the party. Head for the Here's Dominion Inn.
You arrive at the inn, eager to rest. You mention to Levia once more what brings you to the West Isle. You speak of the current state of Omega Isle, and how the Maiden's relics are key to saving the island. Levia hears your tale in full, only to politely decline your entreaty.
Fair.
He pauses for a moment, lost in thought. I'm not the Maiden, he confesses rather abruptly.
That's odd. You're not?
He explains that while it's true he was born into a long line of maidens, he has not been recognized as the Maiden on account of being a man.
That makes so much sense. This was bothering me. Aren't maidens women? Yes. Yes. But it's a title in this game. So it's kind of a... Even if a title is, like, meant for a man or a woman, you can kind of get away with having the opposite use the title. But in this case, it was confusing to me. Yes. Maidens are girls, yes.
That his mother, the previous Maiden, fell in battle,
and he has simply been named as Maiden to fill the role in the interim.
The cat one? I think so. As far as I know, she's a little maiden, probably. I respond to this. Then why do you have a relic?
Lack helpfully explains that since Levia is not an official maiden, his relic is no more than an ordinary weapon, and therefore of no help to Laddie.
Thanks, Lack!
Levia, his confession complete, bids you farewell, and walks off.
So this island's also doomed? Nice.
Clearly, the maiden's circumstances are as varied as the islands on which they live.
Yeah, and clearly this island is doomed. Lack is eligible for battle. Yeah. Our Crimson ally sought power enough to secure her legacy. I mean, it would be his... Would it be... Oh, her legacy because it's the mom's legacy, I guess. I don't know. Laddie gains memories of friendship. Woo! That night. Speak with your compatriots at the inn.
Lack floats in the air, its mouth gently opening and closing. You presume it to be asleep. You lift your hands close to its ear and clap once with vigor.
Ouch.
Explosions! Help! We're all gonna die! It shrieks, shooting even further into the air.
I was just cruel. I kind of appreciate
Laddie sits in the chair, head bobbing in a desperate, if futile, struggle against sleep. She's no doubt exhausted from all the fighting. Everyone is plainly spent from a day of fighting. The time has come for rest.
Then why am I doing this?
Enter the maiden's match with me, Levia blurts out nonsensically, barreling into your room.
What? How will you respond? What?
It's a special tournament, and it starts soon, Levia explains breathlessly. As it happens, they'll select the next maiden from the winners.
Okay.
A fitting festival for the might-obsessed hero's dominion, you think. But will they actually recognize Levia as the next maiden if he wins?
I mean, I think not, considering he's not a girl. I respond to Livia's request and do what exactly?
Levia says he simply wants to win the tournament and gaze smugly at all the people who've called him weak over the years.
Fair.
You think back on how the citizens of the Dominion treat Levia. How hard he works at a dangerous occupation, yet receives no respect for it. You can hear the pain of it in his voice every time he speaks.
Does your character have a sister? No, not in this one. In the last one, yes. In this one, no.
All right, it's a deal, you say. Besides, fighting people from all sorts of different places sounds like fun.
I think. I don't know. Maybe it'll be revealed Baron has a sister, but no. Not right now.
When does it? You begin? But Levia cuts you off with an excited tomorrow.
I feel like that was voiced wrong. Be tomorrow! Or something like that.
The sun is dazzling on this, the morning of the tournament. The clanking of blades echoes all around you. Let's get to reception quick, Levia chirps as he joins you en route to the arena.
That's the arena. Sure.
Here to pick up a few scars? The man behind the desk asks with a smirk. He begins explaining the rules of the Maiden's match. Participants register in pairs, taking on the roles of maiden and attendant as they fight.
Yeah.
Once you're registered, you can go wait in the vestibule, the man explains, gesturing at the far door.
Lead to the door to the arena vestibule. Oh, that's the wrong door. Well, there.
What do you think you're doing? The crimson attendant's voice stops you in your tracks.
Literally just picking fights. That's what I think is going on.
Let's go, Lavia says as he runs through the door, perhaps presuming that Gladio has no business dictating what he can and cannot enter. Immature brat, Gladio sighs, his helmet hiding his expression from view. Even so, you detect a note of worry rather than fury in his voice.
Oh, here we go. Prepare for battle. Look at items that I cannot buy because I am dirt poor right now because I was gambling. I'll win big next time, right? That's how it works, right, Tom? Just keep trying and you'll win eventually.
I'll go easy on you, the woman says, brimming with confidence.
That's kind of... Go ahead. You know what? Go ahead.
The man's knees knock together. You reach out to him, concerned. Don't mind me. This is all excitement, he barks, sweating.
Very believable, sir.
Laddie seems to be in good spirits. You imagine she'd say, "This ought to be fun." You know we're going to fight, don't you? You ask. Laddie turns pale. Clearly, she misunderstood what kind of tournament this was.
Oops. That's cute, though.
We'll show 'em all, Lavia shouts, psyching himself up for the fight.
First round is about to begin. Oh, here's to the
The
battlefield.
ringleader's voice echoes off the stone walls of the lobby. Onward to battle.
Okay. Let's go. Let's fight. Let's win. Woo! Kill him! On the west side, it weaves some warriors from another land eager to earn the title of Maiden. On the east side, a band of warriors with our weak Maiden, the pride of the isle, at its center. There will be no aid for you if you get hurt, mind.
All right. Time to show these jerks what you can do.
Prove your worth to the Crimson Spirit. Let the first battle begin. Is it really fair for it to be 3 against 1? Like, you know what? I guess I don't get to complain, since I'm the one benefiting from the cheap tactics.
magnificent.
Okay. That's good. Isn't bad at all. That is. Here we go. One down. That's not great. That is pretty good. This really isn't that difficult. Yeah, miss. There we go. That was pretty okay. Money. I could use that. Unbelievable, our weak maidens trope has done it. How long will fortune smile upon them, I wonder? Okay. That's just rude.
My quarrel is not with you, the man says coolly, his trembling knees betraying his outwardly calm demeanor.
Okay.
You're not the worst I've fought, the woman says, still exuding confidence. Laddie can hardly contain her excitement at having won. You can tell because she's looking up at the sky, furiously punching the air above her head. Levia wipes the sweat from his brow as you approach. You greet him, and he leaps back with a yelp. Don't sneak up on me like that, he snaps, with no small amount of embarrassment. Ah, youth. Awkward youth.
Second round is about to begin. All warriors to the battlefield. Woo. Doop, doop, doop. Hey everybody, how's it going? Hello! Jessio, Jess. Hello, welcome. How are you today? Nice to meet you. West side, our own battle-tested soldiers. Victory is all but assured, they will tell us. On the east side, the lucky were just the previous match staring at our very own Maiden. There's still time to run, you know. Wow, mean. Yes.
Okay,
Jessie is
the only
fine.
way out is through.
Also, I'm good. I'm just waiting on lunch and having tacos. Good for you! That's wonderful. Okay. How's things in the Forsaken Maiden? They're going pretty well. As you can see,
And
I've
fight.
made it to the second or third island? Is it the second or third island? Like, does the starter area count as a separate place, or is it just the same? What we're looking at here? Let's start off with some lightning. I don't like that I missed. And pretty good. Doesn't matter how much damage you do if you can paralyze the dude.
Magnificent.
Fire's not great, but not terrible. You wanna play with fire? Sure. Let's play with fire. The enemy wants to play with fire. Why don't we play with fire too? Let's start here. I don't like her.
Magnificent.
Maybe with the money from this tournament, I'll be able to, Oh, that's nice. Crap. Dodging is bad. That's especially bad. Let's do this. We can't deal with another guy right now.
Fortune favors the bold.
Five's still really good. We'll just hit. Okay.
Magnificent.
Okay, this be okay. One of them is out. that's pretty bad. That should be okay. Oh, it's a 1. I misjudged the... Ah, that was a bad misjudge. I can just hit it. And hit. Cat at them. True, good idea. I don't like that. He leveled up. Perfect. I like that. Weak Wings team continue their steady advance. Surely their luck has run out by now. Okay, even if the Maiden actually is weak, which he's not so bad. Like fair, yeah. But like,
The man
what's
hangs
to say
his
I'm
head
weak?
in shame, having lost in battle. For reasons beyond your understanding, his legs are still shaking.
Poor dude.
I went easy on you, the woman seethes, remaining strong even in defeat.
You say that.
Buckle up, Buttercup. Lack shouts for some reason at Laddie.
Who is drained from the consecutive battles. If we win this next fight, that's it, Lavia says in quiet awe. Let's wipe those smug looks off everyone's faces, you say by way of encouragement. Yeah, Lavia shouts in response.
The final round is about to begin. Always to the battlefield.
The ringleader announces the final battle. There's no turning back now.
Can I just check something? Full health. I mean, if we die, it's not my fault. I think we have a shot at winning. Ah, right.
Who else should be waiting for you in the final round but the Crimson Attendant? Despite this being a team event, he's battled his way to the final round all by himself. Do your worst, he bellows, striking an intimidating pose. Don't need to tell me twice, Lavia barks back, gripping his sword for dear life and fixing his gaze upon his attendant.
This fight won't be anything like the others.
Prove your worth to the Crimson Spirit. Let the final battle begin. I think it's annoying that some of the cards you have to read yourself. Like, I like that they're just differently colored, but like, it's important information. If you rely only on the auditory cues, you cannot get all the information, which is so stupid. Well, this'll be fun. He didn't have 100. He didn't he not have 100 health when he was on my team? This is clearly unfair. Okay. That's not great. Oh, he's resistant, so... This is not looking good. We need the paralysis. Looks... Paralysis is gonna be our best shot for this. If we can get him... No, he's resistant to it.
Magnificent.
Huh? I said that. Fire resistance up is good. No. I'm at... There's a mistake.
Fortune favors the...
Fortune favors the fool, it was more like it. That's 7. Glad he's still alive, though. And that's really good. Eli is the one with the most effective attack, but we can also... As long as it hits.
Magnificent.
That's really good. Just healed. This is our best bet. Good. Hit, come on, hit.
The powerful attendant bears down with all his might, but Levia holds firm. As the pair struggle, a section of the arena wall suddenly blows apart.
Well, that's not good. Can they please control this beast?
A familiar beast emerges from the dust and the rubble. One you swear you saw in chains but a day ago.
They're really bad at keeping this guy locked up.
Whipped into a frenzy, the beast whirls a hammer over its head
and charges you.
Great timing. Everyone's on low health. I had him down to 15 health, thank you very much. Why does my health... I'm not happy. My health doesn't go up, but his does. This is unfair treatment. Anyway, aside from the blatant favoritism, 553, so 13. Four, so 8. Oof. You heal. You do this. Use this. A bit of a double-edged sword right there. Use charge, actually. We can paralyze the beast. That would be very useful. Doubt it, but you know, we can try. Hopefully we can get this up to the amount we want. We need 6. Okay.
Excellent.
Let's actually use this. Damage if roll is 3 or greater. Okay, 10 is greater than 3, so... Not a fan of that. Did I win again? There are the maidens and their attendants were... No idea the maidens and their attendants were so powerful. Only gotten down to 12 minutes.
It has been a brutal struggle. The beast's knees buckle ever so briefly. There's your opening. Time for our special attack. The Crimson Maiden and his attendant bellow in unison.
And grass. I mean, he had way more health. He had 25 health left. Not 5. Game's a cheating. Like, if it...
The Crimson Maiden and his stalwart attendants attack, slays the beast. Gladio at last acknowledges the strength hidden within Levia and recognizes him as an equal. Use that strength to fulfill your destiny, Gladio says with the air of a proud father seeing his own son off on an adventure.
I'm guessing he is the dad. Well, might not be.
Levia prepares to address the raucous crowd. He places a hand to his chest, gathers himself for a moment, and begins his speech. He tells of his history with Gladio, who trained him ever since he was a young boy and raised him in place of his departed mother. Gladio taught him the true meaning of strength, so he could one day fulfill the maiden's destiny. He molded Levia into a strong young man from an immature boy. And now that his strength has been universally recognized, Levia tells the crowd it is time to reveal a truth that he has kept
He's a girl,
well
isn't he?
hidden.
He's a girl, isn't he?
Levia is in fact a woman, and thus the rightful successor to the Crimson Maiden.
I figured.
I, Levia, swear to protect this land as its rightful maiden.
I mean, it was... Yeah.
She raises her relic to the sky. It begins to shine with a light to rival the sun overhead. Levia, the Crimson Maiden by name and birthright, basks in the glory her people rain down upon her.
Yeah. Figures.
Her small frame shows no sign of buckling under the immense responsibility that is now upon her. At last, she looks ready. Levia is mobbed by a heaving crowd of admirers. Seeing as they're bound to keep her busy for some time, and surmising that there will be other opportunities to borrow the relic, you decide to depart Hero's Dominion.
It was removed from the party. Lack is eligible for battle. Yeah, that makes sense. But well, leave here soon with your head held high. Oh. Okay, let me sleep first.
You bid the Dominion farewell as the sun dyes the sky a deep red in celebration of the Maiden's victory.
Where do you think you're going without saying goodbye, says Voice.
The voice belongs to none other than the Crimson Maiden herself, guardian of the West Isle.
That's a nice little dress. I like the little veil. Really well done. Really
She
cute.
approaches you, serene and calm as can be. Who is this person? Was the belligerence and bravado all an act? A lie? Is there a difference?
Hello. Hello. I was right. The Crimson Maiden was a chick. Or girl.
Acknowledging your friendship forged in the crucible of battle, she hands the maiden's relic to Laddie. On the condition that should she become a maiden, Laddie must visit the Dominion and return the relic.
If I can do it, you can't do it too. Go get him, Laddie. Oh, it's so wholesome. I knew it.
Livia gives a hearty wave as you push off from shore. Why would the Crimson Maiden, whose biggest wish has just come true, be crying? No, no, no. Her face must be catching the light of the setting sun. Yes, that's why her eyes look so red.
Change the Crimson Memories relic. Yet being a maiden doesn't seem to be a good thing. What's next? Hedge is not actually a girl. I am a girl! What's wrong with you? An ardent, power-hungry youth in crimson, and a stalwart, battle-worn Crimson Knight. The child studies the blade under the warrior's tutelage. The most powerful gather in a domain ruled by might. The youth, unable to become maiden, is at the mercy of destiny, and enters a tournament to prove her worth. At tournament's end, she is recognized as the Crimson Maiden. Her gallant figure is proof of a maiden's mettle. Hiding your identity, your real identity all this time. I am Hedge. What are you talking about? Hedge is Hedge is Hedge. She challenged all comers with admirable bravery. I don't know if that's proper English. Maddie gained memories of friendship. Yay! It is possible to customize the appearance of certain game elements such as your avatar, dice, and card design by selecting and customizing from the title screen's option menu. Further customization options can be unlocked by completing certain conditions within the game or by purchasing add-on content. Battle the collection of customization options to create a game appearance that suits your taste. Why is it saying that 3 chapters in? You and Laddie learned a new skill, Double Heal.
Laddie gazes out at the horizon from the deck of the ship as it rolls over the waves. The Crimson Maiden became a maiden in the end. You reckon Laddie's thinking about that journey and what it means for her. Laddie takes out her book and scribbles something inside, which she then shows to you.
Go back to Omega Village.
Apparently, Laddie's mother was the previous maiden of the village. There might be some clues as to how to become a maiden in the personal effects she left behind. Her proposal is as big as her handwriting is small. You nod firmly and cut the rudder in the direction of Omega Isle.
Well, we have to go back anyway to go deal with her heart problem, so...
Lack claps you on the shoulder, saying, "You could do with a rest here and there yourself." It then starts to chant some kind of spell.
There, here, this away, and that.
Lack casts a spell on the ship, and suddenly, the sails unfurl and the wheel begins to turn without any assistance.
That's not concerning.
It explains that your ship can now travel to any island you've already visited on its own. You've never seen Lack look so smug with itself, and that's saying something.
You can now freely move to any island you have already visited when docked at an island pier. Up to another island. Grrr. Let's test it out. Just believe necessary requirements to unlock Lack's. Livia's flip side story. The necessary requirements to unlock Gladio's flip side story. From out of nowhere, sweet fragrance balls to... Okay. Gonna do it this time. Worth a shot. How was your date? It was okay. It was okay.
You find yourselves back in the village Laddie had hitherto refused to return to.
My day's been okay.
Her grip on the Crimson Maiden's relic tightens. Her face is taut and determined. Laddie sets foot in the village, not even bothering to have Lack transform her face with its shape-shifting magic. "So, you've returned," a woman says with no small amount of displeasure. What a warm welcome. The woman heads out of view towards the center of town, as if fleeing from Laddie's very presence. You know that Laddie, for her part, wants to become a maiden so she can protect these people. You just hope you can get that message through to them.
Why, though? Gotta talk to people.
You begin introducing Laddie, only to be rudely interrupted. "I'm busy," the old man snaps.
I mean, I did just get us all beaten up, so, you know, this is the least I can do. Oh, so that's why it keeps loading weird. I mean...
You begin introducing Laddie, but the boy cuts you off. "Look, I'm sorry, but you need to leave." The frankly heartless reception Laddie receives begins to weigh on her. Her head hangs low. Her resolve from earlier, now a distant memory.
I mean, he's trying to save your island. Like, everything's hopeless. You gotta figure out a way to save... If you want to figure out a way to save the island, you gotta rely on the girl, who's gonna end up sacrificing her life. You're being rude about it. I mean...
Whatever happened here? It's frayed her relations with the village even more than you thought. You all decide it's best to leave the villagers alone for the time being, and instead search for her mother's personal effects.
So we're going to the there. Think of hydrate. Oh, so you're tap it low. Sorry. Sorry. That's kind of me mumbling, though, I think.
Laddie leads you to her home, which turns out to be the home of Mayor Grief. You always considered yourself close with Grief, and yet you had no idea he had a daughter. You open the door to a completely silent house. Grief must be out. Laddie enters what is ostensibly her home with the soft, suspicious movements of a thief.
If you're gonna mumble, bring the microphone closer. It's pretty close already. The storeroom.
The storeroom is full of gardening implements and tools used to perform fixes around the house. The village as a whole may be in decline, but it owes its pristine houses and vibrant flower beds to the tireless efforts of its mayor. Alas, you see nothing that could be the personal effects of Laddie's mother. You move on to another room. You enter the kitchen to find Lack noisily munching on a piece of fruit as it scrounges around the kitchen for more to eat. Laddie's eyes widen as she points angrily at Lack. You can feel her saying, "Quit eating other people's food, you animal." But even as she scolds the self-proclaimed spirit, drool dribbles from the corner of her mouth. You carefully wipe it away. You search the kitchen, but don't find anything all that special. You move on to another room.
But I don't want to break into the mayor's bedroom. That seems wrong.
You step into Grief's room. Sunbeams from the window play across an immaculately organized desk and tidy bookshelf. You all search for her mother's effects, doing your best not to disturb anything. Laddie tugs insistently at your sleeve. Has she found something? You turn to her. She holds in her hands a weathered book. It looks rather like the one she's been making a picture book out of. This is it. You both might finally learn something definitive about her mother. You gently open the cover. What are you doing here? The master of the house appears, his eyes wild with suspicion, darting between you and Laddie. You insist that you can explain if he'd just give you a chance.
Man, that diary immediately. Get out of my house, get out of this village. I mean, is it really wrong for her to want to know more about her mom?
He roars, clearly not willing to give you that chance. His face contorts with demonic fury. Tears forming in her eyes at the sudden and incomprehensible rage emanating from the man, Laddie runs out of the room. You give chase, not sparing a single moment to contemplate what could possibly cause someone as kind as Grief to become such a monster.
Look is reacting to Laddie's resolve. Memorial staff. That's not a great sign. Pretty though. Still myself to return home when my father's roars filled the halls. Maddie gained painful memories of her family. Guessing we don't want her to fill up with painful memories or else it's the end of the world. Thus far you have woven a tale of adventure that has incorporated yarns from the maidens of the South and West Isles.
According to your
navigation map, there ought to be isles home to maidens in the northern and eastern regions of the ocean as well.
You've likely
grown quite accustomed to seafaring. From this point onward, you can sail the ocean as you see fit.
But be wary.
But be wary, one never knows what might happen out on the high seas. Okay, that's fine. I want to do something real quick. I guess it's not time for this yet. Pleasure chest. Grab it.
A monster leaps out, enraged that you have disturbed its slumber.
Always gamble. Besides, I still get money. And XP. This is better than gold, maybe even.
Fortune favors the bold.
Okay. Here we go.
Good work.
No, you should never be curious.
After vanquishing the beast, you peer inside the chest. You grin, realizing that your find may be able to aid you on your journey.
Oh! You obtained bellwether. You can at least sell it.
Nope. Stop right there. You can't cross reef cards.
I could try. Event. I'll catch the salve. I need it. Oh, it's Supreme Salve. I haven't gotten that yet.
Ahoy, matey. It's like you can feel the sea breeze. Ha ha.
I don't like you. Down this?
You encounter a fisherman. He stares at the fish and seaweed caught in his net and lets loose a peaked sigh. You inquire as to his frustration, and he replies, I just can't net myself any sea grapes.
What are those?
The forlorn fisher has evidently only had them once, but has never been able to forget their piquant flavor. He has since scoured seas the world over for them. He returns to his net, muttering to himself, Oh, I just want some nice salty sea grapes.
Oh, well, let's hit it with a sword. As much as I want a hug. I'm making back the money I so elegantly lost to gambling.
You discover a shipwreck. You climb aboard and begin searching for anything useful.
Money. Quickly get out.
When you return to your vessel, the shipwreck sinks silently into the sea.
Okay.
Fight him off.
This seems like a good idea, and then... what we do here is this. 5, 4, 2. 11. There we go. The voices? True. I thought it was all about the heart of the cards, but apparently it's about the voices.
I don't know what it is.
Let it greatly ice the fishing rod. Okay. Go ahead. I think it's this one. Medicine bottle. I'll probably sell that. Curiosity killed the hedge. No! Anyways, listen to the voices. They tell you to listen to the heart of the cards. Ah. But when I did that, I lost my game of gambling. I could have made so much more if I was a better gambler. I might have gotten something for my triples. Grab it.
Ah, the great open sea. Huzzah! What an adventure!
My VTuber's deck has no bad cards. How did you lose? And it always listens to the voices that tell you to part of the cards. My VTuber's deck has no pathetic cards lost. What are you? Oh. An enemy? My VTuber doesn't even know how to play. I mean, I have a vague idea of how the game works. I've watched and read enough Yu-Gi-Oh to know that.
Fight him off.
My love has, you know, it's done that much. He doesn't even know how to play. You know that they cheat in the anime? Yeah! Ish. A little bit. A little bit, though. It's fine. Though some of their cheating is like the cards have different... Okay, I've seen people talk about their cheat in the anime, and it's something like the card doesn't exist in real life. Which is true. But also, it exists in the anime, so it's not cheating. The rules are different between reality and fiction. Because we don't have magic. And they apparently do. Though some of the card effects are different as well. Also,
Fortune favors the bold.
Okay, you know what gets me really annoyed? The people who are mad at the manga for having the wrong rules, when the reality is that the people who made it IRL changed the rules from what it was in the manga. The manga came first. The manga cannot be wrong about the rules. It came first. It just got changed when it became a real game. But the manga is not wrong about the rules. It came first. Why do people say that the manga is wrong about the rules? It's stupid. What is wrong with these people? Do they not understand that the manga came first? Let's catch it. The 4Kids localization came first, obviously. I want you to explain this paradox to me. I'm interested in hearing how you're going to explain this paradox.
Magnificent.
Explain to me how a dub localization came before the actual product. I want you to explain this to me. I'm very interested in your answer. How's the day going? Going okay, how are you? How's your day going?
Don't hold back.
Thoughts on Pope Francis is I don't have any thoughts about Pope Francis. I no thoughts there, sorry.
Magnificent.
Here's a thought. He exists, probably. You know, likelihood is he is a real person. That's gonna be my thoughts. There you go, Sky. I hope that helps you. Probably a real person. Personally, haven't met him, so maybe he's not, but pretty sure he's a real person. But you know, there's always chance for conspiracy theories, so... Rip. Sorry, I couldn't resist the joke. Thanks, I'll put that in my research homework on the matter. That's what the school wants from you. Probably a real person, you know? They'll really appreciate that.
Congrats. Hope you win.
The... An anonymous person says that they are probably a real person, however they are not sure. This shows their lack of knowledge on the present matter. Yeah, I'm good with that. It helped your school matter. I hope your teacher likes that, you know?
Fight him off.
My head's now empty. I'm very smart. Heck, I would have written that down if I still went to school. I mean, it's as good a response as any if you're asking a VTuber. Like, even if I had a strong opinion, I wouldn't tell you. Not that I do. Not your business. So yeah, I think that's a great way of putting it. Must be very much confident about it, so VTubers could know about it. I mean, that wouldn't help me. I don't watch that stuff usually. Sorry. Browse Twitter. I only look at art on Twitter. I do not browse Twitter if I can help it. All the brain rot is there. True!
Fight him off.
But I just look at the pretty pictures that are literally not in English and enjoy the pretty art. That's what I use Twitter for. Oh, and announcing when I go live. Those are the two things I do with Twitter. Pretty art, yeah. So like I found this really pretty picture of a dress. And I really liked that.
Fortune favors the bold.
And sometimes I look at pictures of shoes. Sometimes I just like pictures of shoes and clothing and stuff from brands I'm pretty sure I'll never get to buy from, but they're pretty. The clothes are so pretty, you see. I just want to stare at the pretty clothes, you know?
Oh, excuse me. You can't go into an island while you're still on...
Your ship okay? Yeah, no. Not okay. Yeah, it's a monster. Well, we're not going there, apparently.
And fight.
Oh, I'll also look at the art for, like, art YouTubers I really like that post more on Twitter. I look at that. Not all of them, but some of them.
Fortune favors the bold.
Ooh. Money! Don't you just love it when money jumps out of the ocean at you? A good old piñata gives us all the coinage. What she tried to say is that we should donate more. I mean, I'm not sure where that interpretation comes from, but I won't object.
Magnificent.
I think you guys are already pretty generous with me. Very generous, in fact. Extremely generous, to be honest. Yeah. We can go fishing.
The rod bends sharply. Something's putting up a fight. Laddie feels the tension in the line abate and pulls with every fiber of her being.
That's good.
A fish, Laddie smiles bashfully upon seeing you admire her catch. The whole party shall eat well tonight.
The fish larger than any you've ever caught erupts from the water and lands on a mighty thud upon the deck. Plus 30 HP. Ugh. If I was low 30 HP, that would be really bad. I don't have that much health. Looks like we can't go east just yet.
Magnificent.
Yeah, we should be able to take you out in one strike. I definitely need to up his attack. You can go anywhere you want as long as you go north. You can't go this way just yet. But yeah, no, I know exactly where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna go buy some equipment because I finally have money.
A man bumps shoulders with you as he attempts to rush past. "I'm so sorry. I'm late for my match," he exclaims, completely flustered. He hurriedly explains that he's on his way to the arena where the strongest in the realm are gathering to compete. "If you think you stand a chance, why don't you join the tournament?" he suggests, then dashes off.
Well, that's lovely. But I'm here for something a little different. I'm here for the weapons. I want a better sword. Yeah, it makes enough of a difference. I'll buy. have the iron sword. I probably don't want that. What do I currently have equipped? Also, I should equip that. Oops. Wrong button. Wait, I can actually just straight up use their weapons now? That's awesome. Kind of feels wrong, though. Equipment. I need... It looks like they each upgrade 3 times. If I want to get all of them, which I kind of do, that will be an endeavor. Oh, I can't go out that way. Okay. I do think I'll switch out my weapon. Because although I like the speed of the other one, already makes land.
After a long voyage, you happen upon the North Isle.
Wasn't really that long.
On the North Isle, you will hear the tale of a maiden in white.
We anchor at the northern island begins the tale of the Ivory Maiden. Yep.
Very well then. Prepare to go ashore. The North Isle is home to a range of majestic snow-capped peaks, the grandeur of which serves as a constant reminder to the residents of just how small they are.
Tale of the Ivory Maiden.
Having grown accustomed to life on the ocean, Laddie helps you prepare to moor the vessel. Lack, meanwhile, continues to laze about within the confines of Laddie's hood. Looks like Lack won't be needing dinner tonight, you muse to yourself as you unfurl the map. From the wharf extends a well-maintained road, which no doubt leads to civilization.
Follow the high road out of the North Isle Pier and explore the area. An enemy appears. Let's see what kind of enemy. I feel like this should be the wind area, maybe?
Don't hold back.
Or light. Oh, this will be light. Then what would wind be? Thunder seems to have been our old home. I don't have any fire. Hmm. Maybe it's black? Every other maiden has been associated with a color. Oh, no, medium gold nugget looks good. But ours is the Omega Island and stuff. And I'm a little confused. The Crimson Isle. I'll come across the open air stalls. The goods brought here. Ugh. Let's sell equipment to start with. Iron sword. Heal. Traveler's apparel. I honestly don't use these, so... Let's leave it there. Okay, that's actually a pretty good haul for me.
Ahead of you on the path, you spot a woman crouched on the ground. It looks as though she's twisted her ankle. She looks up at you and asks, "Don't suppose you could spare any salve?" Unfortunately, you have no salve. The woman rubs her pained leg and hangs her head, lamenting, "Oh, poor me."
I would have helped you. I just didn't have anything to help you with.
Don't hold back.
I think bringing in the fire move seems like a very wise decision for this area. Go ahead.
Excellent.
Okay. Skills, you... I think you have a fire move. Yeah. Hmm. I think for now that's a good idea. And that's good, and you're useless. Fruit. Throw the stone. We're gonna try it again. The fact that I haven't gotten it even once is sad. She's always gonna be on that path. I'll get you some salve and come back. I will be happy to help you if I had the item in question. Yeah. I actually really like that move. Nice. Well. Oh well. Can't do much about how slow he is, so you know. And I can walk on mountains, dun, 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 dun.
Hope you win.
Right. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, he's dead. Probably. Ah, he wasn't dead. That's just not very nice. Why would you attack the one? Okay, that's just stupid. Okay, you weaken one of us to attack the other one. Yeah, that makes sense.
You are greeted by sublime white gates, the likes of which you've never seen. As you attempt to pass through them and enter the city,
I was attempting no such thing.
someone garbed entirely in white rushes out, as if running from something, and crashes into you. You cannot see their face for the white mask covering it, but the fact that they have a weapon in hand makes you think they're a city soldier.
What do you say to them? Which way you're going? Are you unharmed?
You extend a hand to the soldier, who tumbled to the ground after your collision. "Out of my way," the soldier shouts, their voice muffled by the mask, before charging at you. Apparently, they want to fight.
This person's stupid. Well, I'm low on health right now. It's their best shot. Why do they always have more health when they're my enemies? Oh, add 3 to light damage. Great. I love that. Okay, let's heal. That's impressive. The wrong sort of impressive, but impressive nonetheless. I'm gonna get paralysis? No. I don't think I like you very much. Oh my goodness, that's not great. At least it restores some HP as well. That's not good. Other to allies attack. Okay, we get attack up. Now that I think about it, we've barely attacked, and this person's taken quite a bit of damage, so at least they're weak. That should be better. Can we afford it though? Methinks not. Okay. 4 is pretty good. 3, 4, 6. That's 13. Don't like that, but it's not so bad. Damage there, 14 damage. Oh. Why must they fight? Their mask obscures any hope you have of reading their face. They just randomly attacked me.
You parry the soldier's sword, then watch as they flee to the west.
One of these is gonna have like a barred city, a walled city or something, right? That's gonna be terribly inconvenient.
Fortune favors the bold.
Oh, I could have taken them all out. Oh well. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, one left. And cute. Oh, it thinks it can survive. Time for some overkill. Don't you guys love overkill? It's great. Meh. Yeah! Yeah, it's perfect. Still stand by my earlier statement about the colors thing, though. Kinda odd how we're the only one without a color.
Hope you win.
We're Omega. Where's Alpha, Delta, all that? Why are we Omega? Odd. F57, that's 17. I wanted the gold nugget. Move in. Oh, nice. 2. Well, we have lightning.
And fight.
And then... that, and then we use lightning again. We just need to up his health. No, that's not good. Well, he'll still attack for lightning damage. Still not bad. And almost there. There we go. Enter Alabaster City. Yeah.
Crystal clear water runs through canals in the white-wreathed city. This place is far more beautiful than any village you've ever visited. Welcome to Alabaster City, the soldier at the gate greets, though his eyes don't even glance your way. You suppose he's busy monitoring the streets. As you look around, you see soldiers gathered in a ravaged corner of the city. You can't help but wonder what transpired there.
He's a member of the Ivory Order!
Despite that, the other residents carry on with their daily lives as if nothing is amiss. The contrast strikes you as strange. Alabaster City seems intolerant of impurity. It makes you wonder if its history is as spotless as its appearance.
Probably not. Gather information about the Maiden in Alabaster City. Or I can head over to this inn here.
The innkeeper beckons you in with a warm smile. You inquire as to the price of a room, only to receive a soft, "Oh, that won't be necessary," in response. Befuddled, you ask why. "I could tell from the moment I laid eyes on you poor pathetic lot that it simply wouldn't be right to ask you for money," she says blithely.
Feel kind of insulted. But at the same time, it's free, you know? Event.
Your group enters a frightfully disordered armorer. Half-finished bits of plate, pauldrons, and other protectives litter the interior of the establishment. The owner and resident blacksmith is mumbling to himself. "Someday, I'll forge the strongest suit of armor in the land." You ask him about this, and he proclaims that he aims to make a name for himself as a smith by crafting the greatest armor in the land, which will in turn help his business to flourish.
Understandable, understandable. Reasonable, reasonable.
Unfortunately, he continues, the ores he needs to produce higher quality armor have proven difficult to procure, leaving him rather frustrated.
That's so.
The proprietor of the shop says to you, "If you come across any rare ore, by all means, bring it to me." The purveyor of armor once more welcomes you to the shop and is ready to give your coin a loving new home. What can I do for you? The proprietor asks.
Bye. Let's see, can I get anything? Oh. I should have waited. The Knight's Order sword. I like that. I've just barely got enough, but the steel breastplate would be really good for everybody, or the Knight's chainmail. But shiny.
Will that be all? The proprietor asks.
Well, I can sell this. And I need to go buy other stuff. I'll be back for more. I like you. I need one salve. Yeah, that's all. Okay, I'm supposed to talk to people. I'll do a little bit of talking to people, but I think I'll finish up for today.
Welcome to Alabaster City. The soldier bellows in unison with their colleague to the right of the city gates.
You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Soldier in White's flip side story. It's her!
Welcome to Alabaster City. The soldier bellows in unison with their colleague to the left of the city gates.
Gotta unlock everybody.
The soldier sternly surveys the people walking up and down the street, periodically pausing to write something down on a piece of paper.
Fulfill the necessary requirements and unlock Knight in White's flip side story. You a normal person?
The city is safe, thanks to the maiden and the soldiers, the girl exclaims. She seems to have not a care in all the world.
Till she gets arrested. Fulfill the necessary requirements and unlocked Girl in White's flip side story. Why are there two accessory shops? Gotta be a story behind that. Maybe they sell different stuff?
If I shop here, I'll have to shop next door as well, the woman mutters to herself as she peruses the necklaces on display. It would only be fair, she says, trying on one of the necklaces.
That's strange.
Among the townsfolk peacefully going about their day, you see two young women making quite the racket. It's all your fault, one woman shouts at the other, whose eyes run with tears. They appear to be fighting.
What do you say to the two women? Bullying is wrong! Can't we all just get along? I mean, should we really be messing with someone else's mess? But, you know. I kind of like bullying is wrong.
Bullying is against the law, you say in hopes of stopping the fight.
Why is bullying wrong? It builds character. Yeah, but it's less sappy than... Can't we all just get along?
In this city, I am the law, the woman exerts confidently, not lending an ear to your argument.
Also, I kind of agree with you. You know, as long as you're not crossing the line from teasing to, like, hurting somebody, it's fine. Just don't hurt anybody and you're fine.
The self-assured woman is Lanka, the Ivory Maiden and keeper of the island's destiny.
Keeper of the Island's destiny.
The woman being berated is Krim, the Ivory Maiden's attendant.
You ask them about their quarrel. What's the cause of all this? Why are you fighting?
The women explain that they were entrusted with killing the deserter who ravaged the town. Lanka claims that the deserter escaped because of her bungling attendant and noogies a fist against either side of Krim's head.
How violent.
Lanka gives your group a long, appraising look before whispering, "You'll do nicely."
I don't like that.
Consider this a great honor, she continues, then orders you to help her in the search for the deserter.
I'm not done exploring town.
You had wanted to ask her about her maiden's relic, but now it seems you have no choice but to obey her command.
I think I know who the deserter is. Does explain why they just straight up attacked me out of nowhere.
If anything bad happens, the maiden and the soldiers handle it, the boy says, though clearly bored with the peaceful city.
Ivory boy in white's flip-side story. Oh, there's another person.
This area is off limits, the soldier says, stopping you in your tracks.
Just exploring. Let's save and quit for today, and then I'll go after the trader next week. Let's see, actually, what are their skills? Okay, we've got Slice, Sealing Edge, White Spear, Thunderstorm. Okay, and then... mostly a healer. Okay, I don't mind that. That's not bad, actually. Okay. All's good, all's good. Here we go. Yep, and then I'm gonna switch out, since I earned something at the game parlor, I'm gonna switch out the back of my cards. Yeah. Since I, won it in gambling, I should use it, Charm of Safe Passage. That's cute. Anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out. Thanks for everything. Have a great day, everybody, and bye-bye!